What up, YouTube? You already know. Big Lou tapping back in. What it do with Big Lou and FZR2, baby. This is just gonna be a very short video, man. I haven't dropped a video in a couple of days. I've done some shorts, but I haven't did a video, and I'll keep it real. I just ain't feeling it the last few days. Schedule changed. I'm working now. Getting up real early in the morning. Got to commute. So I'm just not feeling it. Little dragging a little bit, tired, just overall not feeling it. You know what I'm saying? I'll keep it real. But this is gonna be a short video. And I don't know if you guys are familiar, if you guys remember Tyrese, the singer Tyrese Gibson, who has been in some of the Fast and Furious movies, and he also was in one of the Transformers or two of the Transformers movies. He's been in a few movies. He's in that other movie with Megan Good where he has a convertible Impala 63 or 64 and his son gets kidnapped. Um, he's in that movie too. I can't remember what the name of that one is. Anyways, so Tyrese goes to a Home Depot and he's got a bunch of guys that work for he don't say that they work for him. He says they work with him. He said he's known him for like 10 years, 12 years, something like that. And he don't consider them his employees. He considers them partners. They work together. So he has a bunch of lumber, things that he's getting for his house to do some repairs or do some upgrades to his house. And he's there with his coworkers, and they ring up everything, and he pulls his card out and he swipes it. And the cashier sees him do this, knows it's him, everything. And a lady that it comes, they start, they call her a Karen. She seems to be a manager or a shift leader or something. She has an issue with this because what happened was Tyrese left and went outside. And so now she's looking at the name of the credit card. She's looking at the individuals and she's stereotyping them as got to be a hot credit card. They must have stole it or something like that, right? And so she gives them problems. I believe she voided the transaction. And the funny part about it was not really funny. The strange part about it is that the cashier that was there that Tyrese dealt with when he paid didn't speak up and say anything. So the lady comes over there, and then somehow they call Tyrese or whatever. He comes back in. He comes back in the store. Now he's, and he talked very professionally, but he put her in her place. He let her know that what you're doing is not right. And then he went ahead and kind of put his attention towards the cashier. That was like, why didn't you say anything? Why didn't you say that I was already up here, that you see me and it was all good, and and he's just speaking out on it, so it's a form of discrimination. Some people was calling it racism. I called it discrimination, but then somebody questioned me back and said, well, isn't discrimination a form of racism? And I guess it is. Yeah, it can be. It can be. You know what I mean? But the difference, in my opinion, is when it comes to being racist, it's more derogatory. Whatever's said is more derogatory, and when it's just when you're just discriminated against, it's just it's you're just done. You're just treated differently, but it's not really spoke upon. But then again, different situations, different dialect, or not dialogue, different things come out, different, people decide to use different verbiage and different, what I mean, vernacular and stuff like that. So yes, the discrimination, in my opinion, is a form of racism. Anybody comment in the comment section, leave a comment in the comment section, on what you think. Do you think discrimination is racist? Do you think it's a form of racism? Do you think it's nothing to do with it, period? But I want to hear people's what they feel about the situation. But I just thought that was real cool on Tyrese's part, man, to speak up and, speak up for, his coworkers. Like I said, he called them his coworkers. He didn't say they work for him. He said, we've been working together for over 10 years. I think he said 12 years or something like that. In my opinion, because Tyrese is from LA and, there's always been an ugly relationship down there with, Latinos and blacks down there. I think it was good that, in my opinion, that he spoke up for somebody of another nationality or another ethnic group, because we don't get that nowadays. Now, no, don't get me wrong. When you see a lot of these white people, and people clown them, they say, oh, they're liberals, blah, 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 the libertards and boop, 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 all this old bullshit. Black Lives Matter, and it's majority white people, at a lot of these rallies, this and that, you know what I mean? That's one thing. But when somebody's really speaking up, though, but not just saying that, oh, all lives matter, Black Lives Matter. No, but I'm talking about breaking it down and actually speaking with some intelligence, speaking not only with some intelligence, but speaking from the heart about why it's not right to be treating other people that way, this and that. You know what I'm talking about? It's one thing to just say all lives matter, Black Lives Matter, but when you sit there and break it down, why this person means something to you, or why this person should be treated this way or that way, it means a whole lot. It means a whole lot more to me, in my opinion. So yeah, I just want to get everybody's perspective on what they think about that. You know, I'll probably get some people that ain't, maybe that ain't even sub to the channel because they're doing a search on Tyrese or Home Depot or whoever knows what. The Whack 100 and the Jay Diggs video, I almost got close to pushing 3,000 views on it, which I'm hella surprised because most of my videos, as you guys know, I get a couple hundred, you know what I mean? But this one I got almost pushing 3,000, and I guess that was because, me hashtagging, Jay Diggs and Whack 100. People search those names a lot, and that's how, I got a lot of those views. So, but again, I want to send a huge appreciation to everybody out there for subscribing to the channel, getting us over that 1,000 mark. But the work's not done, peoples. We still got to get those watch hours up. I'm about halfway there, actually a little less than halfway. I'm about 1,800 watch hours. We need 4,000. So, hopefully at some point here, I'll be getting some more things done to the channel as far as the intro and things like that, which would help out, and do some better shorts and stuff like that. And I'm going to start getting back with some, hopefully have Michael D. Leonardo Jr. again on, talk some boxing. And then I got another guest lined up that's a military. He's in the military, and he got 2 occupations. We'll just put it like that for now until I figure out when I'm going to be able to bring him on. And he's looking forward to come on too. So, hopefully we can get some young people to, take that route of going to the military, and, they have a lot to offer, and he could speak on some of that stuff too as well. So with that being said, Big Lou's tapping out. I got to get some rest, man. I got to get up early for work in the morning. And I'm just going through that dragging. I'm just dragging right now because I'm not used to the schedule, just complete flip on the schedule, and, rough. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, Big Lou's tapping out. Everybody have a good night out there. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys that are a part of the channel here at What It Do with Big Lou.